Good evening. It is Tuesday night and it is still cold, so I hope y'all are staying warm. Um, New Year's Eve week. New Year's Eve is tomorrow. Hope y'all have got big plans. I'm planning on having a few friends over. We're going to play some games and have snacks. I don't know what all we're going to have, but everything that I've heard so far sounds real good. So I would like to start back having groups to come to the house to do things, but we will see how that goes. I don't want to get in over my head. My main focus right now is to continue to take these classes online, and I've taken a few days off for the holidays, but I've got to get back to that. That and reading the Bible through this next year, and doing the newsletter. I mailed that out today. So I've other things that are going to go on. Obviously, I want to be in church when I need to be, and I want to be in Bible study with others and on my own. But I do know that there's other things that I can do, and so I'm going to do my best to do as the Lord leads me. So, saying that, tonight we're going to read Genesis chapter 5. Hold on one second. Let me find my mouse. There we go. Now then. So, Genesis chapter 5. And the first section is titled Adam's Descendants to Noah. Now, you know, we talked about last night how old Adam was and how many generations he saw. So, here we go. Here's a listing of the generations. This is the book of the generations of Adam. When God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. Male and female, he created them, and he blessed them and named them man when they were created. When Adam had lived 130 years, he fathered a son in his own likeness after his image and named him Seth. Now if you'll notice that Cain is not mentioned, so that's not the son of promise, so to speak. The days of Adam after he fathered Seth were 800 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he fathered Enosh. Seth lived after he fathered Enosh 807 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. When Enosh had lived 90 years, he fathered Kenan. Enosh lived after he fathered Kenan 815 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. When Kenan had lived 70 years, he fathered Mahalalel. Kenan lived after he fathered Mahalalel 840 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Kenan were 910 years, and he died. Y'all, I promise I'll sleep at night. Every time I want to read to y'all, I start yawning. When Mahalalel had lived 65 years, he fathered Jared. Mahalalel lived after he fathered Jared 830 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. When Jared had lived 162 years, he fathered Enoch. Jared lived after he fathered Enoch 800 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. When Enoch had lived 65 years, he fathered Methuselah. Enoch walked with God after he fathered Methuselah 300 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Enoch were 365 years. Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Now I take that to mean he didn't die. And I've got a note over here. Enoch pleased God because he had faith. He walked with God. When Methuselah had lived 187 years, he fathered Lamech. Methuselah lived after he fathered Lamech 782 years and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. When Lamech lived 182 years, he fathered a son and called his name Noah, saying, out of the ground that the Lord has cursed, this one shall bring us relief from our work and from the painful toil of our hands. Lamech lived after he fathered Noah 595 years and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. After Noah was 500 years old, Noah fathered Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now, there's questions. Were those the first children he had? Were those the only children he had? Those are the only ones that are mentioned at this point. So it's interesting that he didn't have children until he was 500 years old. But we've traced now from Adam all the way down to Noah. Now, I've got several notes on this next page about chapter 6, which we will read tomorrow night, and I will read those to you. If you've ever read the Bible very many times, most people will start in Genesis and go through, and then they'll stop at some point. So I would imagine Genesis is one of the most read books in the Bible, because when you stop, then you start over. But it's good to read the Bible. It's good to read. Even if you're only going to read for just a little bit. But you do need to read it regularly. It's good. We're promised that if we read the Bible, we're going to be blessed as we read it and as we hear it. So I would encourage y'all, and I think I've told y'all before, I'm going to mention this again. Starting January the 1st, which is day after tomorrow, I'm going to read the Bible recap on the YouVersion app on my phone. And if you would like to join me, let me know and I'll add you to the group. Anybody's welcome to join. It's just, if you read it together, there's a little area at the end of each session where you can make comments and ask questions and so forth. And you don't have to, but you can. And excuse me, I like using YouVersion because it helps keep me accountable. It reminds me whether I'm behind time or if I'm on the right track. So, but read the Bible and don't give up. If you fall behind, it's okay. Just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me tonight. Make sure that you stay warm tonight. I don't know about y'all, but I have got my black-eyed peas ready. I'm going to cook them with some pork. Not Saturday. Nope. Day after tomorrow, New Year's Day. But tomorrow I'm making some black-eyed pea dip. I call it cowboy caviar. And some other things. And several of us are going to get together tomorrow night and play some games. And I hope you've got fun activities planned for the next day or two. And I hope you're ready for the new year. But anyway, we will see you tomorrow night.